So, 3 words. Tell me your sound. 3 words only.
Okay, I'll go first. I'll do one word. Astro.
Electric.
I'll give you a 4th one, cause
Okay, good.
Astro Electric.
Space.
Back to Astro.
We set you up, man. You got this. Close it out.
A little reggaeton, right?
It's 3 words.
Awesome. So, I guess where to start? Explain the shirts. Just a little bit of the design, the spirit.
We found them all at Goodwill. Really lucky come up. So we decided to run with it.
All the sizes.
All the sizes.
Well,
Perfect sizes.
Well, what we had done was that we were shooting a music video, and our, I guess would say, I got it, director, she had these fitted, and like she had like scavenged for them in this Korean website, South Korean website. Yeah, deep Amazon Black, and we're able to find these, I guess, chef shirt, and then we just put the I would say the AstroMaps symbol with the A and the M. That would be it.
Well, that's clever enough.
Yeah.
Very deep. Okay, so I'm getting like a very like dance vibe from you guys. Is that something that you originally started out with, or is it something that evolved into?
We started. Andres and I jammed. Like we always, Yoda, Andres and I always jammed. This is Yoda and Andres. I'm Craig, by the way. We always jammed, and like it didn't sound the best, but then one day we wrote a song called Willow, and it was acoustic, and it was like, oh snap, maybe we could be like a cool like coffee shop band. And then something happened, and here we are. So that's kind of how we evolved in sound.
Just something.
So, when you guys write music, is it all of you writing together, or tell us a little bit about the process? Do you guys come with lyrics already, and then you put music, or is it the other way? Or I always find it interesting to see what paths.
Well, Yoda's style, from my perspective, is he kind of comes like pre-written, and like he'll like, oh snap, this is the jam that those lyrics called for. And Diego usually kind of writes more on the spot. Not always. They write for each other, and usually I'll have like a chord progression. I'll be like, guys, you think this is okay? And then like we'll jam over it.
There's a lot of pressure.
You like this riff?
And they're like, no, Craig, you suck. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I want to say, like, besides from that, like we do a lot of stuff that we come in with maybe the skeleton of an idea, and then after that it's just a lot of jamming, and then busting out the kinks, getting pissed for 2 or 3 days, coming back, writing it again, and then just sometimes throwing the whole thing away,
new song.
or going
Trash
off on a
it,
tangent and writing a song with that. It's just
This is the final mix.
yeah. These are still like draft 5s for us. I just have to like, that's it. This is gonna be a song.
Yeah, our song process just works so like we write until we're done with it. We give up, and that's the song. We're like, all right, well, enough drafts. That'll be it for now.
5 is a lucky number. Awesome. How about in terms of like surroundings? Because I notice a lot of like tropical elements, especially in the rhythm. And do you guys pull a lot from your environment? Yeah, the reggaeton you're talking about. There you go. Exactly. Do you guys pull a lot from the environment in the sense that do you guys veer off and pull little elements? Like where do you guys get your inspiration to even start a song? Really?
Well, I would say again, it's the environment that we're in Miami. Of course, it's just that it has those tropical dance. It really is like a pool of a lot of different styles. But since we were, I would say high school, since we were in high school, or since they brought me into the band, I mean, I've really gotten into my influences a lot. And speaking of my influences, I would veer from Paul Simon to, I know Yoda really likes specifically Paul Simon, but we had all just very been influenced by like Vampire Weekend style, sort of tropical vibes. And I think that like with the tropical sound and like adding that whole dance element was when we finally decided to like become more comfortable in our, I guess, creative sort of just ventures, like the synthesizer for Undress and the keyboard. I guess I updated just the keyboard, but like I mean, I would just say like I don't know, just the tropical. It's a mixture of the environment and the influences. Well, my personal influence.
What would you classify as tropical though? Like what? I mean, like must-haves. Like is it like? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Dale, the 305, all that stuff. I mean, do you guys start with like a cafecito before you guys start producing, or?
I mean, it's easy to say like when you're like before when you're looking at it like, all right, let's write a song. This is what we want, and then sometimes maybe that doesn't even come up. But I think subliminally, just based on like maybe how we were raised, at least me, like every time my mom's gonna mop the house, you hear like the accordion come on and like the Colombian music, like, and like even if you don't notice it, and like I listen to like math rock and stuff like and other stuff, but it's still there. Like there's still like a bongo and maracas at the house as a child, so like it bleeds through, and somehow
It's like
you end
the
up.
rhythm of your life.
Yeah, it's very deep. Yeah, no, it's in there. It's ingrained as much as I don't like. I don't think about it. It just comes out.
Right, but it's your comfort zone, and I feel like you guys probably came to that unknowingly a little bit.
We try to veer off of like we like Vampire Week, and that was like our first our common point. Because if you listen to like whatever we're listening to now, man, it's so different. Yoda loves trap music, and we're like blessed.
Oh yeah, they just freed Gucci, so
Bless
shout out. He's out the feds finally. We got a free Kodak now.
He's fit as hell too, right? He's like diesel as hell.
Yeah, no, he's a clone actually. Go on the forums.
The real one's back on.
Yeah, hey man.
Nice. No, but definitely. I mean, touching back on like culture, passion points. Is there anything you guys definitely don't want to bring to the table that maybe is consistently coming up? Is there anything that you guys are like, no, not that?
Sometimes we'll jam out, and it gets kind of metal, like, and we're like, whoa, slow it down, you know. But nothing wrong with metal, but you know. Other than that, we really never had like, no, we don't want to cross. Like I said, we started like kind of acoustic idea. And then Diego came in and he happened to play piano because we wanted another vocalist. We're like, okay, maybe we can, you know, do some keys. And then it evolved into a synthesizer. And then Andres has one. And we actually had no bassist when we started this band. And we're like, damn, we need a bassist, but we don't want another member. So, and then eventually Diego's like, I can do some bass on synth, guys. And we're like, okay, let's run with that. And Andres got this Moog monster over here, and he's like, whoa, check this guy out. And now he also plays bass. So we have 3 bass. Oh, and Andres actually plays bass through his guitar. So we're a 4 bass band, no bassist.
Too much bass, actually. Too much bass.
Andres actually built a double neck.
Yeah.
Like he just built it. He bought like 2 guitars and
Why don't we get a glimpse of that tonight?
his poor back.
I'm growing old.
So now you guys have too much bass.
No. We have a lot of bass, not too much bass.
It's a bass city.
It is a bass city.
Basically.
Dirty South music is all about the bass, really.
I would say.
Awesome. How about, okay, so you have an iPod with one song, and you have to listen to it for 24 hours straight. Right now. No, not what you're listening to. You're giving one song that you have to listen to for 24 hours. Which one? You have to listen to it on repeat the whole day. No, whole day.
24 hours is a long time for one.
One song. Better be a good riff.
I'm going to have to go with my heart on this one and say Smash Mouth. That's
That's the right answer.
All right, wait, no, hold on. I'm gonna just go with what popped up. I'm gonna go with the boxer, Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with some Chumbawamba. You know, I'm stick to that one. Chumbawamba and Smash Mouth. That's how we do.
I would go with Gwen Stefani's Sweet Escape.
Oh.
All day. I wouldn't get tired of it.
Day, right?
No way. You hear that? No way.
So, okay, with this whole, scene of having presence online, do you guys go the traditional route of making sure all your platforms are covered? You know, you got the Bandcamps and the Facebooks and the Twitters and the Instagram. What do you feel as a band gives you the best results? Is it being transparent on one platform, or kind of having like a 360 same message across every platform? Like, do you guys have any experience in, or, you know, in that field? Or
Well, I want to start off by saying, like, recently we got on Snapchat, and that's been like super cool. Like, because that one's the one where you can't like cross post as much, you know, because with Twitter and Facebook you can be like same flyer and then just maybe change the copy, but with Snapchat it's just a free for all of chaos, and you can get like fans sending you stuff and you send them stuff back, and it gets very playful. Like, if you follow us on Snapchat,
Nudes,
it's
right?
like, I mean,
No comment.
our lawyers.
But yeah, I mean, is there any specific platform aside from? I mean, now you're seeing a lot of back and forth in Snapchat. Is it just like a live conversation you guys are maintaining? Do you guys like Periscope or anything? Have you guys tried anything that's kind of like surprised you?
Yeah, we recently got a MySpace, so we're seeing how that goes. No, kidding.
No, we didn't. And I would say that, like, yes, we have those platforms that we could obviously build on. We have, you know, your typical Twitters, your typical Instagrams, and all that Facebook stuff. But, you know, we really tried to, at least for a certain period of time, we really tried to get into producing, or not producing, but making a few videos of us playing live ourselves. We feel that in some aspect, when you listen to it live, you get sort of that how we're doing it right now, in intimate sort of environment. And we did that with this website, I would say broadcasting, I guess you could say broadcasting television. It would be Balcony TV. We went into that, and then we played a very great boardwalk show, and then like we were trying to do that, and we have a few other videos on our Facebook, YouTube or whatever. And like, yeah, we have like sessions of us playing live, and then, I mean, at least to me, those are the ones that I feel like capture what is AstroMaps in a sense. So from those,
like, social media now is kind of went from like, oh, how cool are you, like, add me on Facebook, to like now if you're not on Facebook, you're not really existing. So it's kind of like a delicate balance between like posting things that you generally relate to, and it's like not throwing up like BS that you know is gonna get a lot of likes, and then at the same time, like, when you go to a restaurant, you don't want to see everyone cooking and like all the dirty stuff. You kind of want to see the meal. So it's like about presentation, like, of these ideas, like keeping it OG, but like not being OG, if that makes sense.
You got to build that street cred. So I guess there is some sort of filters that you guys put on yourselves, and like, well, we want to be transparent in the way we produce and the way we essentially create our art, but not necessarily show them the truth.
Yeah, no, we're
Just kidding. No, but like the dirty stuff.
we're a fake band, you know. It's a sunny city here with shady people, so you know we keep it real. So.
Nice. All right. Well, lastly, and I have to read this one because it kind of like surprised me. So I was on your Bandcamp listening to all your stuff. Awesome stuff, by the way. And there's this awesome quote that says, "Let us put our music in you." You care to elaborate on that one?
We got hacked. Yeah, definitely hackers. Yeah.
What exactly do you mean by "let us put our music in you"?
We'd like to enter your ear holes with consent, of course.
Well, make sure everybody signs their consent agreement before going out.
There will be a
Your ear
release
holes have
outside.
been entered. Awesome. All right, well, give a round of applause for these guys. These guys are awesome. Oh, one last thing.
We have lighters for medicinal tobacco and stickers for free at the front. So if you guys want to snag one, do it.
Medicinal purposes only.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Awesome.